I am so glad to have Debby Segal here, a noted poet and a welcome visitor to Sacred Grounds over the years who has brought poets to the venue. Her latest book, In the Time of the Cloud, descriptive piece, is the poetry chapbook deals in rants, confessions, dreams, visions, songs, and shadows, and includes writings about writers and writing. And she said also that she wanted to spark thoughts and feelings that allow a more fully experienced existence to occur, which is why I write and publish poetry is uniquely suited to such an objective. She's a 2024 Pushcart Prize nominee, gratefully living on unceded Ohlone land known as Berkeley, California. And she found her poetry home as a rebellious teen of the 70s, mentored by the late John Oliver Simon, and got a BA in creative writing at San Francisco State University in 1983. Wow. Studying with William Dickey and C.D. Wright. So, an honored voice, a wonderful voice, and I am going to take a breath, calm into receptive mode, and let you begin, my dear. I am muting me. The mic is to you.
And I'll be reading some pieces from In the Time of the Cloud. Time's Arrow. I get tired of people saying, let things take their course. Things trend toward entropy, energy dispersing, dissolving, and devolving. Somewhere, someone is making a mistake. Furniture is getting dusty. Relationships are ending. Observing a steam engine chugging, and you wonder, where does heat go? Energy of the universe is constant, and entropy tends to a maximum. Each passing moment brings changes, sequences completed, things getting done and once done, never getting undone. Imagine stirring a spoon of jam into oatmeal and making raspberry trails. Imagine stirring the spoon backwards. Trails don't reinstate as a blob again. Entropy is the difference between what happened and what is to be. Time moves forward and binds us to echoes. Each moment is a fading flash of future. The past is forevermore, generating the now, uncertain and boundless into mortality. In this forever maze, metropolis of whimsy makes sense to everyone but the unconscious self. Light bulb moment is popping sound of annihilated constrictions. Howling vagabond drawn to imaginary phone booth. Collect call made. Pigeon honing its wings. Call cannot go through stone. Dial tone interval, berserk dreams squawking. 13th story sweet swindles, breaking and entering. Down here in the cellar, shut up. One arm hugs, the other harms, hamming it up. Shopping cart, old school, broken window. Candy wrapper, pint bottle, Hare Krishna temple. Whatever spell you use when a person gets arrested, lying on a couch no one wants. Bonds and bones. Pluck the brass ring. Flying. Child's play. Carnival trick. Sundown deer running up a pink moon block. The day Mercury returns and the kitchen sinks in the west. reading newly typed work, maybe for the last time, or penultimate time. Feelings are jewelry, worn for an occasion called grieving twilight in this forever maze. White butterfly. White butterfly of ambivalent longing, whittling through time and spaces, questing through tributaries of abyss. Reach me, Lord or Lady of butterflies. Forgive the fool's folly. Morning star never makes mistakes. Pushing aside clouds, rippling out to roses. Are we promised a gift of second chances? Oh, butterfly, tell me now. Tearing away from the masquerade, noticing and forgetting, flowering into eddies, feathering into embers, both resting and laughing. Oh, butterfly of ambivalent longing, whittling away on white wings. Thus spoke Sarah Tootsie Roll after Friedrich Nietzsche. You said the poets lie, and you too are a poet. Why should we believe you? Sarah Tootsie Roll spoke. If we lie too much, it's because we know too little. So we embellish and take risks. We celebrate and romp with the poor in spirit. We gossip in the evening and seek the truth with lies. As if listening, lying in the grass is how to learn what is real. A tender feeling comes. Nature loves us and whispers in our ear. In a fever, we dream of what exists between earth and sky. We invent what exists below and above, Hades and heaven. Taken aback, nobody spoke for a while. Then, wearing a neutral expression and softly gazing, Sarah Tootsie Roll spoke again. The old and young poets are a mile wide and an inch deep, scratching the surface, conferring a ruckus. Mages and fools strum ukuleles, pound drums, professing to remedy the ills of human nature. Poet puts a line in water and pulls up art and myth. A stone for dinner, not a bountiful catch. I'm not a why poet. I'm a what poet. What is beauty? Is the spirit beauty or vanity? We poets have quit listening to the sky and are transfixed by ourselves. An age of beauty dawns. Poets regret all the vanity. We love you. Now we're cool. And sorry to say, we aren't sorry. Remember, resource is more useful than remorse. And a good poem is sufficient amends. All I thought I knew. Approachable sages perform on stages as swift waters pour from great gourds into sphincters writhing in dereliction. No birth, no extinction. Diamonds, minks, and underwear litter the ground. Crime and the punished are lounging around. Curtains open to quarreling carnies and perplexed, waltzing nutcracker armies, swinging rubber chickens, pissing off Wiccans, pigeons with ballpoint pens draw on your body. Speaking in a new way, after Tango Eisenmartin. working spells, enchanting mantras, incantations, composing words on bus station glass. Maybe this line will stick. Poking lines under skin, calling all blood. Visualizing demons. Is it you? Is it me? All you see is a bus, empty of angels and devils, engineering images of mortals, worrying about sides, forgetting the top was falling. On a day now known as Flat Earth Day, jokes were cracked. You wouldn't understand. Had to be there. Had to bury the way to the front of the bus beneath a joke. And another shot poured. Hit the floor. Sit up straight. Was it a year of the rat in 2008? Second day of the work week, cooking a nasty stew, or a runaway funhouse mirror, or a din in the ash can. Merchants burning down the malls, teachers running down the halls, spray painting artists tag the walls. Comrade, can I get a light off your smoke? Inside this chest is a heart-shaped sculpture, an anchored star, interpreting the face in this mirror, finding an amnesia that includes this house, forgetting shackles pierce this all-knowing third eye. Lines stuck under skin, images of mortal beings. I wasn't there then, but I'm here now. Tell me about it. Maybe this will stick. Comrade, can I get a light off your smoke? How am I doing on time?
You're about halfway through. You have 9 minutes.
Oh, good, okay. Can't allow. Fallen angel, another you, true believer, doubting, unveiled over my head, I am burnt, I am raw, I am drowned, I am buried, I am cracked, I am whole, connected, I am gone, forgiven, another you, true believer, fallen. Dubiously deliberate debris swirling down watershed way to bay, debating with her doppelganger on the bees and the breeze. Who makes the bees to be bees and a breeze to be breezy in a matrix of stardust, in numbers and drum beats, in the void of geometric shapes, sculpture of the dance? Arrow is a bone, dry lightning, waxing moon shadow, medicine show. The cure is no. If, after Emily Dickinson, if I validate one person's need to be seen, then my life had meaning, because being seen means being held in some esteem. If I crack a joke that smacks the dour gloom off a scowling clown, turning a baked-on frown all the way upside down, or lift one fallen spirit from the cold, hard, lonely ground, or touch a hardened, charred, scarred shell until the muted voice can speak and tell me why they are burdened, it will have all been worthwhile. Of that, I am most certain. Permanence defies the order of the universe. Foolish when we ask for anything to last. Order spirals into chaos, rules crumble into anarchy, society ruptures into savagery. All creations transformed by entropy, every relationship, and everything matters. I long for love long gone, pine for amends, yearn to connect, journey into the art of deception. I acquire what's required to smash all beliefs with a sledgehammer, ripping rules into kindling for a bonfire. Prometheus took fire, Pandora paid the price. Opening the box, discord and chaos escaped. One form of strife remained inside. Hope, that tired trope. And what of Lot's wife? Unable to leave the familiar without a backward glance. Such a damn human way to behave. She isn't even named, though she is shamed into a pillar of salt for surveying places in her wake. Neither Zilt, Zip, nor Nix can weather monotony and perpetuity, save for transmutation. Switch, shift, swap, tempered in fire and ice. Some folks win, some lose, and some, like me, are merely here to sing the blues. This poem does not go on and on and on. And if I have time for about two, three more, that's my book. And this is some new shit that's not published anywhere yet, as far as I know. This digital now. Computers that put men on the moon were weaker than your smartphone. The universe is a conscious intelligence, and our human brain is a filter. We are entities at a place where we understand a bit more. Use mathematics to build systems that mimic human consciousness. This machine ascends betwixt digital natives and digital immigrants born before this digital now. Mind the gap. Machine learning changes perceptions of the self, voice of gods. Embrace it or issue a pause. Machine learns squirrel is better than human by some metric. Use fuzzy logic to grok this. Black box is a problem. It parallels human existence. In this prison, one cannot see the watcher watching. Alone in a crowd, knows one's being watched. Travel at the speed of light, and the notion of time collapses. Existence's purpose is not to measure time. It is to be happy, always in the here and the now. And I think my last one will be Triangle Flowers. This is the poem that got my Pushcart Prize nomination, thanks to Finn Bell and Maori Literature, who nominated it. Triangle Flowers. In the hollows, Neanderthal reclines, pale runt within her, plying the loom. Herbs, stones, perfumes, squeeze nectar from fungal nodes, flare on pods, dry gulch, each flower, celestial zenith, rotates the spoon. Paint flames potion, sticky core of void, stars and stones. Holy fire and ovum, trim seed from pounding waves. These are not fables. You will touch, you will see, and will taste the universal elixir. Draw dark specks of stuff, pull icy flames. Mordant matter divides, and a clear bell is supine. The battle has been fought and won. Chaos climaxes into dust and plucks the pinnacle. The blackening, the whitening, the yellowing, the reddening. To gain, first give. To obtain, first lose. From the one to the one. Earth endowed with shadow. See it, touch it, love it, and know it not. Thank you. I appreciate everyone listening. I appreciate all the poets.
Oh, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, unmute and give her some approbations here. Love that work. Wow.
Thank you, Debbie.
Debbie,
Thank
Yeah.
you,
There we
Tisha.
go.